Hi, I'm Jim Doolittle, and I am the YieldEDGE Sales Manager with ALCIVIA, and I'd like to welcome you to the first video of the 2022 season from our From the Field videos. We couldn't be in the field today, but we are in our offices getting ready to be in the field. And one of the things we're going to be doing this year that's new is we are launching a scouting service with our YieldEDGE department. And I have here with me today, I have Kayla Rayburn, one of our YieldEDGE agronomists. Hello, Kayla.
Hi, Jim.
Hi. And I just want to go through the YieldEDGE Scout program and describe what it is we're going to be doing with this new offering. It's a scouting offering, so we're going to be offering two versions of the scouting service, what we call the YieldEDGE Scout Basic and the YieldEDGE Scout Full season. The Basic is pretty much designed to get your crop up and going at the start of the season, basically from planting all the way through about V6, V7, V8, about after that post pass. And you'll get about 5 in-field visits from one of our agronomists about every 7 to 10 days. And then the YieldEDGE Scout Full version takes that basic, so you get all of that, and then we continue with additional visits throughout the season. So we look at the crop then, if it's corn, if it's a corn crop, we will look at it later in the season. We check for a fungus if we need a fungicide pass, and we do a yield check and a stalk check late season. And then of course, soybeans similarly, we'll check that R1 to R3 growth stage to check for fungus, to check for any bugs or insects later season, and give you an idea, when that crop might be ready to harvest then late season. So with YieldEDGE Scout, we're primarily looking at the 3 or even 4 main crops in Wisconsin, of course: corn, soybeans, alfalfa, and we will look at wheat fields as well. So, like I said, we're going to go through from start to finish with the season, and some of the stuff we'll be looking at, of course, early in the season, we look for plant emergence, and we are also going to be doing a stand count, an automated stand count with drones. Like Kayla, if you could maybe talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, of course. So both programs are actually going to use the drone, and we're going to use that drone just to get another view of the field, but also to use the stand count tool that we have. And we are going to double check that on foot, but we are going to use that tool to provide imagery also on those fields. And
yeah, we used the automated stand count tool last year. We tested it out, and we're moving that into our paid scouting program now this year. You get a complete map of the entire field with the stand count. About every 4 or 5 acres, you get a stand count reading in the field. So it's going to allow us to quickly check the entire field for a stand count, and then if we do see some problems, we'll go out and ground truth those specific areas. Either on foot or on, if we can still run the ATV through the field, we'll run out and check those spots. So, we're going to be using the drones as kind of a good overview for the field to give an entire look quickly, and then hopefully to, manage our time a little bit better that way. All of the reports, we're going to be using a tool called YieldEDGE Mobile to do our scouting reports. Kayla, why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Sure. So the Crop Scout will write a report for every field that they scout. This report is going to provide all the information that we found necessary to write down about that field, whether it's certain weeds or insects or disease pressure, possibly, truly anything that's worth noting. These reports are going to be either emailed to the grower or printed out and delivered weekly, however the grower prefers. But these reports are going to be a great tool just for the grower to have eyes essentially on their fields.
Yeah. One of the things I like about those reports too is that we have the capability, because we're using smartphones when we make these reports, we can record pictures right on the reports as we go. So it's not just the words and what we see, but also the grower is able to see what we can see as well. Just through a quick photo snap. So that's the YieldEDGE Scout program in a nutshell. Obviously, we're not your ALCIVIA agronomist. A lot of you will probably have them do scouting for you throughout the year. And of course, we're not looking to replace that, but more as a supplement or a much deeper and in-depth look at the field throughout the entire growing season is what we're looking to provide with YieldEDGE Scout. So if you're interested in that, please get in touch with your ALCIVIA agronomist and give us a call and see if we can help you out. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Jim.